What's up everyone, welcome back to NTWANfc. In today's video we're going to unpack the eFootball Sunday update, which has a new pack. As you can see here, it is the worldwide epic pack. 3 players, Neymar, Maldini and Raul. Now, to be honest, I think this is one of the packs that are just meant to make you wait until the end of the month, where they're probably going to release some new legends, new epic cards. And these are all players that are coming back into the game, but you probably already have them. And I don't think it's really one that you should spin for. A few weeks ago we had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, new arrival in the game, a massive card, and I think at the end of the month we're probably going to have something similar, maybe a Maradona card. It's been a while since we've seen him, but here we have Neymar, Maldini and Raul, all players that have already been released, and these cards don't add really much to it. We have Neymar here, as you can see, momentum, dribbling, acceleration, burst. And, I would have liked to see a blitz curler on him, maybe with the acceleration burst. But does he really had something to the previous MSN Neymar? I don't really think so. Let's have a look here at the card. As you can see, he is a whole player. So that's the main difference here. That if you play him as an offensive mid, as you can see on the heat map he can play, then perhaps it's movement when the computer controls him is going to be a little bit better, going in the channels through the defense. But otherwise, a card that is pretty similar. He's a little bit better in passing, so maybe if you use him as an offensive mid, then he's going to be a little better in that playmaking role. But altogether, I think if you have the MSN Neymar, I don't think it is worth the upgrade. Let's have a quick look here at the booster. Ball carrying, second booster if you go with it. Ball carrying is fine. Technique, passing would probably be good too. Anything offensive really is going to be good for him. The skills here. He's got double touch, cut behind and turn, soul control, momentum, dribbling, acceleration, burst, long range curler, one-time shot, through passing, gamesmanship, and captaincy. You definitely want to give him soul control and Marseille turn. Neymar is one of the best dribblers, so you definitely want to increase his dribbling skills to the max. You probably want to give him one touch pass, and then the fighting spirit would be a good one for him to have. So let's see here. The next one is Paolo Maldini. We've had a lot of Maldini cards, and of course he's one of the best left back in the game. But in terms of pack, last pack that we had Maldini, it was a Maldini, Thuram, and Clarence Seedorf. And it was a much better pack than this. Here, if you spin for this, you really have Maldini as the headliner and perhaps Neymar, who's interesting. I don't really rate Raul that much, but here Maldini as a fortress and aerial fort. So maybe a slight improvement, but in a pack that's not nearly as good. So he's 88 rated here, defensive fullback. Always a solid defender. Booster number 1 is dueling. Booster number 2, dueling, will probably be fine. Let's see the skills here. It's got weighted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, fortress, acrobatic clearance, aerial fort, captaincy, and fighting spirit. So you're going to want to give him aerial superiority and heading, that's for sure. Well, one touch pass as usual, like you do for everyone. And then I would go with through passing for sure. And, a pretty decent card here for him. But easy, really an improvement over the previous Maldini cards. I don't really think he's worth it. If you have a previous Maldini, then I don't think this one is going to be anything special. So the last player here is Raul with Blitz Curler. We've seen quite a few Raul cards in this game, and it's the first time that he gets a skill that is as interesting as Blitz Curler. But all the previous Raul cards, they have not been all that spectacular. Let's see here. He is a dummy runner once again, like the Raul of the penalty game. And that kind of player ID, I don't really like it that much. You know, he's gonna run into spaces to try to lure the defense away and create space for other forwards, but you know, he's not really the kind of player ID that is going to create chances for himself. And can you really afford to waste a player to do that? I don't really think so. I don't really like this player ID. So let's see here. First booster, shooting. Second booster, same. You know, anything offensive, shooting, striker instinct, all that stuff will be good. Player skills got double touch, long range curler, blitz curler, long range shooting, one time shot, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, track back, and fighting spirit. Now you could give him flip flap and soul control if you wanted to do the double touch level 3. He has some decent skills here, but he's missing acrobatic finishing. And let's see what else. You can probably go with more passing skills. You know, a pinpoint crossing would be good if he's going to find himself on the wings after making a run. On the side, you could definitely use that so that he can cross the ball more efficiently. So that's it for this worldwide epic pack. Not the best pack here. I would suggest not to spin for it. There is still a couple of days here with this Jan Koller and David Beckham pack. And then all these packs, the player of the week, they're going to be reset here. This Flamengo pack, same thing. So we are waiting for the midweek update now to see who's going to be released. But don't expect much. I don't think there's going to be anything major until the end of this World Cup, FIFA eWorld Cup campaign. And when it comes to the new events here, we have the national team event that has been added as usual. You can get some skill tokens and you can get 50 eFootball coins. And, you know, the event here, same with the AI event, is going to be some nominating contract. So not much in this update here, a player pack that is not really all that interesting. I think right now we're just in a wait and see period for eFootball until the end of the month, where I assume there is going to be a major pack. You know, keep your coins now. You're going to have a 300 player pack coming later this month. And it's probably going to be with some major players. So, you know, these packs like Neymar and Maldini, not the time to waste your coin on. But anyway, guys, that is it for our video today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that little right. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.